slaps. Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela. If you're new here, I make videos on wellness and intentional living, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. I asked on Instagram if people would be interested in this video, and a lot of you said yes, so here we are. I'm gonna be showing you what I eat in a day while intermittent fasting, and I intermittent fast almost every day. So I'll be showing you the things that I eat and I do to help sustain me throughout the day. I'll obviously go into why and what it does for me. And if you're interested in intermittent fasting, I hope that this helps give you an idea of what you can eat throughout the day to help you not feel hungry. Or even if you're not doing intermittent fasting, I hope that you get some ideas of the recipes that I make. So the first thing that I have is water, and yes, I really mean this. I learned the hard way after my teenage years that dehydration is serious, and you can't just be running on coffee. It can't be the first thing you drink in the day. I feel it now. I used to hear it all the time. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I feel the consequence of it now. So we gotta have our water first, and then lemon to get your stomach ready for everything that you're gonna have in the day. And then if you're taking vitamins in the morning, the vitamin C from the lemon also helps your body absorb the vitamins better. So at the same time as I have the water, I have my vitamins. And then I also have the immunity shot from Suja. Now I'm keeping these bottles because I'm gonna make my own immunity shots again and then put them in these. I have a video on how I do my immunity shots. I'll link it up here. But yeah, so that's basically what I do in my morning before my coffee. And now let's go make this coffee. This is what I look forward to every single day of my life, is the coffee in the morning. It's a ritual for me. Okay, let's just go. Let's go. I love grinding my own coffee in the morning, not only because it's fresh, but also because you get to kind of control the fineness of your coffee. So you can make it finer or thicker, I guess is the word. I don't know. But basically the finer it is, the stronger it's going to be. So I like to control it. The coffee that I use is Ruta Maya. And I don't think that they have it outside of Austin because it's an Austin coffee. But I did find out that you can get it on Amazon. So I'll link that below. I love this coffee so much. So if you want to grind your coffee, you got to get the coffee beans. Ruta Maya has the coffee beans, and a lot of other coffee brands just sell the beans. And then get a grinder. This one I get from Amazon. It's super affordable, like $20. And then you just basically have your own little coffee station at home. Sometimes I'm in the mood for these cups. My mom gave these to me for Christmas, along with the coffee machine. And then sometimes I'm in the mood for these. And then these, my best friend gave them to me for Christmas. So I think I'm gonna use this so that you can see the coffee and how it looks like. So this is gonna be a bulletproof coffee, meaning it has a lot of nutritional value that helps sustain you throughout the day, like healthy fats. You could do grass-fed butter, but I do coconut oil or coconut milk. But today I'm gonna use both. So first, I'm gonna use coconut sugar. This is the sugar that I use for coffee. Your best options are monk fruit, stevia, or coconut sugar. But I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of that. And then I'm gonna take some coconut oil. And this makes your coffee taste so smooth. And then I'm gonna put it in there. And just stir it. I use oat milk creamer for the most part, but I just tried to stick to either coconut milk or oat milk. The last case scenario is almond milk, just because I don't like how it changes the taste of coffee. Now, oat milk makes the best milk froth, but this is still good. Ooh, this is gonna be so creamy. Yes, this is my color of coffee. What's yours? Cheers, I'm almost already done. I feel alive again. Okay, so 4 reasons why I love intermittent fasting. 1, it helps you burn fat a lot easier. While you're fasting during that period, your body's burning fat on its own. Because I'm considered skinnier, or I guess average body type, but I do accumulate subcutaneous fat very easily in my stomach, and I think that's because when I was a teenager, I would eat bread and pasta like a lot of carbs. You can see that it's catching up to me now, and so I'm trying to undo all of that. And when I intermittent fast along with working out and eating healthy, it helps me burn fat a lot easier. So when you're eating fat, that's the same storage that it's also burning fat from. So I'm gonna leave links down below of doctors that explain this a lot better and the ones that I trust. So make sure to check that out, but I'm gonna explain the reasons why I love it and from also what they've said. And the way that I intermittent fast is I kind of do like the 16-8, 16 hours of fasting and then an 8-hour window to eat. Before I go on to the second reason why I love intermittent fasting, another thing to keep in mind is that you have to eat healthy when you fast. There's no like doing intermittent fasting but then still eating unhealthy. The best eating lifestyles to go along with intermittent fasting are keto and paleo, because those diets, I don't like to call them diets, but you know what I mean, they have a lot of healthy fats. You have to have a lot of healthy fats on them. So that goes perfectly with intermittent fasting. And it's also important to not do dirty keto. So you can't have fasted, like you do have to eat very well, like organic, clean eating, and pasture-raised chicken and grass-fed meat, and you do have to have those things in place. So I recommend doing intermittent fasting only if you've established that part. The second thing is that you develop spiritual and mental growth. And the reason for that is because when you're fasting, you're not being influenced by the food, and the food genetics really do they contribute to your neurological system, of course. And so when you're fasting, you have a lot of time to just really feel what your body's truly feeling without the influence of food. And you're also testing your strength and how long you can go without food. And that sounds unhealthy, but if in that 8-hour window you're eating really good food for your body, there's no problem fasting. So when you're fasting, it just makes you feel like a stronger person overall, because you feel more in control of your body rather than the cravings and your insulin taking control over your life. So when the longer you fast and the longer you go without refined carbs or like a lot of carbs, your body just stops craving that stuff. It just stops craving that stuff, and you just no longer even think about it. And I realize this when we go out and travel and we do have carbs. We try not to, but when we do have carbs, sometimes it's inevitable. It'll take me a couple days to get rid of the cravings. It's like a drug, you know, when you take it and you want more and more of it. That's what carbs and sugar is. So if you have cravings, that's probably because you need to lay off the carbs and sugar. So fasting allows you to do that. And a lot of people use fasting in religion because it is a strengthening technique. Like it really helps develop a stronger will, and you just become powerful. Like when I see myself that I've been out, I worked out and I've been active and I haven't eaten anything all day, I'm like, wow, I don't feel hungry at all. I don't feel tired. I feel energetic. It's a great feeling not having to depend on food. So yeah. The third thing is that you save time and money because you don't have to have your pantry full of a bunch of snacks, and you don't have to have that much food in your kitchen. And what we do have in our kitchen, it's picked accordingly, it's intentionally picked, and it's enough for us to feel good and feel satisfied. It's the essentials, right? So a lot of religions do fasting, but they only do it temporarily. So imagine the benefits that you can have if you do it every day. your cravings and your blood sugars and your insulin is not taking over your kitchen either. So the fourth thing is that you have a longer lifespan, because while you're fasting, you're allowing your body to rejuvenate its cells, and so you're taking some age off of you, and who doesn't want that? So yeah, I'm gonna leave the sources down below if you wanna learn more about it from doctors, but those are the reasons why I do it. And yeah, make sure that you have your bulletproof coffee. And I don't know, if you don't have coffee, find out what you can have that won't break your fast, but will help sustain you. But for the most part, the people who do intermittent fasting recommend bulletproof coffee. So I'm gonna get on with my day. I have to work out, and then I will see you at my next meal. Okay, so I just got back from the gym, and I'm gonna make some celery juice. Celery has a bunch of benefits, and it's just a good way to rehydrate after working out. And I add a little bit of lemon. I love the celery taste, but I know a lot of people don't, so you can add lemon in it to make it better. Add lemon water. The Irish butter that I always talk about, grass-fed butter, because I'm gonna make like soft scrambled eggs. And I want it to be fluffy and buttery. Proteins, collagen. We also have the chocolate one. Babe, which one have you been putting in lately? 2 scoops, 1 for each person. Chia seeds for omega-3s. Cacao powder, antioxidant. Almond butter. Chlorella, organic chlorella powder. Coconut sugar and everything. I think stevia or monk fruit would be better for smoothies, just because you can use less of it and it sweetens it up faster. So if you have stevia or monk fruit, then use that. Hey guys, so it is 5 o'clock right now. I'm gonna start cooking our last meal of the day, and then Danny gets home at 6, so this is when I try to start cooking so that it's done by the time he gets here, and so our eating window remains like 1:30 to 7:30. Now, with that being said, we do still snack sometimes, whether it's within the eating window, which is actually okay, or outside of the eating window when we have like a game night or a movie night, and you know, it's just kind of like inevitable to have snacks. Then I keep good, healthy snacks in the kitchen for those moments. And since we might not be snacking today, or I might not show it, I'm just gonna talk about what I have for snacks. So prosciutto, mozzarella cheese, or cheddar aged cheese, basically any charcuterie situation that you can come up with any meats and cheeses that you have, then just put those together and snack because they remain keto. And then also I do a cucumber salad sometimes, spicy cucumber salad with apple cider vinegar, lemon, salt, cayenne pepper, hot sauce. It's delicious. I'll enter a picture right here because I don't have it made right now. And then also we'll snack on siete chips, which I freaking love siete. Why did I say it like that? Siete chips. I love siete chips with like chipotle dip or hummus. Delicious. So that's what we'll snack on, and let me tell you, it smacks. As soon as you get your palate to different flavors, then you start craving the healthy stuff. So it might sound crazy that these are actually cool snacks and good snacks, but for us, they are, okay? And if you get your body used to it and your palate used to it, you'll enjoy these snacks too. Okay, let's start cooking. I'm gonna make a chicken teriyaki bowl. It's gonna be so delicious. Veggies, protein, low carb, all the good stuff. Let's do it. Okay, so you're gonna need pink salt, Himalayan salt, Togarashi spice blend, which is just basically any traditional Asian spice blend will work, or anything really that you have, because with the teriyaki sauce it's gonna be enough. I just have this spices blend, so I'm gonna use it, but you don't have to. And then lemon, one for a sauce that we're going to make, and then one for the chicken, and then at least 4 garlic cloves will be fine. And then the chicken, I truly recommend trying to find any non-GMO fed ingredients, chicken or pasture raised, but if free range is the best that you can do, I've mentioned like chicken from Walmart, then that's fine. So these are chicken tenders. You can use chicken breasts if you like. And then I'm going to cut them up in like little pieces and then kind of prep them while I cut the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so now we're also going to marinate the chicken in the teriyaki coconut aminos. I talked about this one. You can get it on Thrive Market. It's basically a healthier version of like a soy sauce base. Instead, they use coconut aminos. And then it's delicious though. It works exactly the same. So I'm just gonna put that. Cover this and let this sit in the fridge for like 15-20 minutes until I prep everything else and start cooking. All right, so these are the veggies. I'm gonna saute them in a little bit of sesame oil. I got organic sesame oil from the Asian market. And then I also, but you can definitely just do any oil. And then I'm gonna also put a little bit of cayenne to give it a kick and add a little extra teriyaki as I'm sauteing the vegetables as well. And you could definitely use any vegetables you'd like. If I had broccoli, I would use it, but instead I'm doing cucumbers. And did anybody know that when you cook these cucumbers, they basically are zucchinis? I mean, very similar to zucchinis. So yeah, hack. It's not zucchini, but it's very similar. Just want to clear that up. And then I got bell peppers here and then cabbage. Right, so everything's cooking. And I'm covering it so just that they get softer, the vegetables, and then so that this slow cooks and doesn't burn. And at the end, I'll saute it on high. Same thing with the veggies. And then I got the organic black rice that I talk about all the time. You could get it from either Whole Foods or Thrive Market. And it's a organic black forbidden rice. It's so good. And then now I'm gonna make the mayo ketchup. All right, so I'm gonna take a scoop of the mayo from Primal Kitchen. All the Primal Kitchen sauces have avocado oil as the base, so they don't use any soy or canola, and it's non-GMO, so no harmful ingredients. I'm gonna take a little bit of that. Not too much, because I'm only gonna use it for a drizzle. And then of course, sriracha. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon. And then just make it to your liking, your spice, and your consistency. I don't like it too thick because I want it to drip down into the bottom of the bowl too when I drizzle it, so I don't want it too thick. Okay, so we got the rice in here. Now I'm going to put the vegetables like on the outside. Ooh, okay. So I got that. Now I'm gonna do the chicken. All right. And now I'm going to add sriracha mayo, sesame seeds. This is just an extra. You don't have to. Looks so good. Looks so bomb. All right, I'm gonna try it with you. I cooked a little early so that I can do this, show you guys like my first impression of it. And then when Danny comes, I'll serve him. Oh my God. Y'all, this is so good. And it's not like I cook different things like this every day. Like, I'll enter a clip here. For the most part, we make steak and salad. And like, we have basic meals mostly, but once in a while we like to change it up. And I figured it'd be a boring video if I just make what I always make. But I made this before and I just love it. I just have to get good at bringing new recipes back. When you're first starting, if I just show you steak and salad, you're gonna get disappointed, right? So I wanna show you guys that you can eat healthy and still be creative. Because right now, I'm already used to steak and salad. Like, I'm happy with that. Steak, salad, and veggies. I am happy with it. But I'm used to that already. You know what I mean? So it's like for someone, if you're starting out or whenever you do get bored of the same thing, make something different. And these are like things that I always have in my kitchen. So I don't have to go out and get new recipes or new ingredients for the recipe. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some new ideas and maybe got inspired to try intermittent fasting as well. Ask me any questions down below or share with me if you tried any of the recipes and anything that you got from this video. What was your biggest takeaway? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.